Oh, I love how the comic industry is losing their minds after the election. They really think that they can flounce from Twitter, where the actual customers are at, where everybody's at, and then segregate themselves into this like little echo chamber, which they already pretty much have if you think about it, because they blocked everybody out of existence to begin with, and don't interact with their customers fondly. Of course, their whole business model is to these like specialty shops of which are dying because of their content, which is just pushing the woke DEI agenda across everything. And it's not fun, and it's an entertainment business. And so this is pretty funny. I'm reading this article from Bleeding Cool, Rich Johnston, about the self-segregation. And I hope they just keep doing it, because I will gladly have all the followers on X that they don't want. I actually have it right here. And I said, self-segregating from the average American public, your customer base, is a brilliant idea. I'm sure that it'll save the comic book industry. Yeah, I accidentally doxed a DM. Sorry about that, but it's one of my comic artists. I'll actually show you. He's working on Deus Volt 2 right now. If you guys were familiar with Deus Volt, it was an excellent book. If you liked Conan the Barbarian, fantastic stuff. And I am a comic creator, guys, too, which I'll get to. So smash the like and subscribe button as we talk about this article right here. Make sure to follow me on X, of course. Really love interacting with all of you guys and getting to know you, especially if you're a comic book reader. And there's been a lot of you in the recent year. We are now really approaching $14,000, crushing it with the Emerald Array. This is fun science fiction like they used to make. It's a 66-page graphic novel. Everybody told me to make a strong male lead book. This is it, a full male Space Marine unit. There are no female Space Marines. It's high testosterone, just absolutely ass-kicking on every level against these alien demonic bug entities that resemble a lot of the people in the comic book industry. So check it out. It's in the description below. And support us, guys. Just grab a book today, and or grab several. There's options to get the entire universe of the Terran Imperium Chronicles, which lead up to this, or actually all of my graphic novels if you want. It's I'll put this right down for you, and thank you guys so much for the tremendous support and for backing real entertainment against these weirdos. My gosh, no wonder they can't sell books anymore. So this is pretty funny. DC Comics encourages talent pool to make accounts on the social media app Hive. Remember Hive? To build their audience using hashtag Comics Twitter. And what they meant was SJW Comics Twitter. Because there's normal people who are like my fan base who follow just comics and fun stuff that whatever we feel like talking about. And then there is SJW Comics Twitter. And Rob Liefeld actually talked about how SJW Comic Twitter was a thing and how they're angry cancel culture. And he actually was forced to delete his tweet because he got so much pushback from them. They do run a cancel mob. It's really disgusting. And since they're having trouble running that cancel mob anymore, the normal people just said, you know what, we're done with your nonsense. They keep trying to move to different platforms now because Elon Musk has this platform, and Elon Musk is allowing more free speech, which they don't like. These people are anti-free speech. They're anti-American. They really are. Nobody listened, and Hive frittered away. Mastodon has stuck around for a bit. That's in the next one. Threads is basically Instagram and Facebook, and hasn't really gone anywhere either. Now, BlueSky is taking the lead, really just for woke weirdos, is really what it comes down to. It's an echo chamber. I look over there, and I mine the salt because it's pretty funny. And you see that they don't get anywhere near the engagement that they do on Twitter, because Twitter's where everybody's at. Twitter's where the public's at. So if you want to actually reach customers and comic book readers and fans, you got to be where the customers are at. Yeah, that's the number one thing. It's a marketing platform. And these people don't understand that they are running a business. They really don't. They want to be whiny political entities who have no followings, who nobody actually cares about, who have no influence on anything, but in their little safe space where nobody challenges anything they actually say. That's crazy. And yes, J.H. Williams III and Greg Pak is one of the craziest ones. Now, Greg Pak has been one of those guys who's whined racist, sexist, homophobe all the time. He's terrible. He's a hack writer who just has very, very little talent, and he's one of the worst at just blocking people. So he posted after the thing is they always come back after having a long time of having not. He posted to X, and he says This has been my Twitter profile image for months. Please feel free to use it yourself. Is this his post here? Okay, I have to log into an alt account here to grab this for you guys real quick. So Twitter's oh geez, he's got it protected, so you can't even see it even if you don't got him blocked. Oh my gosh, womp womp womp. And his what he says is his profile is not here, is on BlueSky. Wow, so stunning, so brave. And look at that, 46,000 followers. We're going to catch up. I'm about a quarter of the way to Greg Pak over there. That's pretty good. And so that's it. Now look at how crazy he is. Twitter is now run by someone who regularly platforms bigotry and transphobia, shares unconscionable lies and conspiracies. The site is also becoming less safe all the time. This is the internet, dude. It's literally just people posting. You can just read what you want and not read what you want. And this is how crazy these people are. Allowing harassers and literal neo-Nazis to post, and most recently promising to deprecate its block function, which I'm very happy about, because as a journalist, I hate having to log into an alt account to actually see posts. It's been a pain in the butt. Like, I have to get a Greg Pak post. I have to see it because of this, or I have to it's like, come on, if I want to report on the news, that's it. But these guys don't want news to be reported. They don't want their bad doings to be reported. They just want to hide, right? So a year ago, I deleted most of my posts, stopped using the site for anything other than pointing folks to other better sites to use instead. The best of those alternative sites, I don't generally love cheerleading for corporations. This is the funniest part. All these guys in the industry are cheerleading for corporations. And they are massive corporations. They support the agenda of all the massive corporations. They write and they get paychecks from massive corporations. All these people are the biggest hypocrites on the planet. They really are. It's really funny. And that's why you can't call them on. That's why Greg Pak is afraid of me and just what I have to say. He could never face me because he knows that corporations have tried to blacklist me just because I'm trying to make independent comics and I make commentary that they don't like. And that scares them because people back us anyway. Despite the corporations trying to take us down, they haven't really succeeded. And he's got the backings of all the corporations, and then he can complain about it and pretend like he's some oppressed person. It's garbage, and he really is. But after a couple years of trying almost everything, I'm sure the best alternative is BlueSky. And so he lists a number of prominent comic book creators on BlueSky. Oh, yay. All these people, a lot of these people are on there, but a lot of them have their Twitter profile also. And you can see here's Scott Snyder from Absolute Batman running the DC All In. He's been complaining on Twitter saying, the weirdos are out there, the white supremacists, going crazy, just virtue signaling because of the Kamala loss. They can't even handle it. And Scott Snyder, of course, uses Twitter because he knows the audience is there, and he's not going to get rid of it because he knows the audience is there. But look, he's going to be using this account a lot more from now on. So that's it. I use SM to mostly just post about new comics by creators I'm excited about, or our own stuff, but I'm looking at finding more people to connect with here too. If we're friends or peers and I don't follow you, just ping me. There you go. And yes, you have to use the other one. Gail Simone is like one of the biggest Twitter accounts out there. She does an amazing job on Twitter. I wish I was as good at Twitter as she was. I wish she'd tell me how to be as good as she does. But she actually did a big Facebook post sort of deal talking about how she had no intention of leaving Twitter, and it keeps going, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And she makes some very long rant, but she's like basically saying she's kind of leaving Twitter. But if you look, what's she actually doing? Like, she just posted 52 minutes ago and 43 minutes ago and 43 minutes ago. So she's there, and she's got a big account, and she gets a lot of engagement. There's no way she's leaving Twitter. That would be insane for her to do so. Shame to see so many people leaving Twitter. I will not be going anywhere, says Wes Greer, because if we all leave, they win. I guess that's me. I am winning. Thank you very much. And that's exactly how I see this. they're self-segregating, right? The biggest flaw that the comics did was move to the comic shop model, get out of grocery stores, get out of all these places, and get stuck in just a little echo chamber. Eventually, it did bite them in the butt. It took them a lot of years because comics were so popular at the time, but now they're just closing in droves. People a lot of comic shops don't even carry comics anymore, and it's all because these people self-segregated. So now they're going to leave the public square intentionally. Wes Greer's 100% right. All it does is make us win. It makes my message win. It makes me win. And I love it. I think all of you should self-segregate to BlueSky and leave the customers to me, because you guys clearly can't interact with customers and normal people. You're all unhinged. You've ruined the entire industry very intentionally. This is kind of what you get. Watch it as the rest of it collapses and independent comics move forward. Leave a comment down below with what you think about this. Hit the like and subscribe button. Make sure to back independent comics. Support this, guys. The Emerald Array. This is the best book you're going to read. You're going to love it. Thank you so much. It's in the description below. We'll be back soon.